sorry. My
No, that's okay.
She's a little nuts.
She seemed a little crazy.
So her whole deal is when you get tethered to her from her grab or the Kabari string, like well, first of all, it's literally impossible to get away. But the thing is that like she gets crazy combos off that, but so can you if you like. But you have to practice those. It's actually kind of weird. All right, so Lambzy as May. This is a bunch. No, this is real. Ooh. All right, early burst.
I only know May just because when Guilty Gear Strive came out, a lot of people were talking about it for some reason.
Totsugeki,
yeah, exactly.
Lambzy's played this matchup a ton, by the way, because we play a lot.
Yeah, it was a very quickly made meme. It's pretty funny, but until you get hit by it, such as like right now. Yeah.
Oh now it's just
Totsugeki. Yeah.
Jesus.
She does crazy damage too. All right, so honestly, with Baiken being one of the newer characters, so it's kind of weird. They kind of have like similar ranges because of the anchor, but Baiken is somewhat able to have an easier time controlling the space with.
It should be death, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, dropping it.
Oh,
that's gonna take it right there.
Shouldn't have pushed the button right there.
Yeah.
All right, Patrissimo taking the first round. Ooh. Again, she does outrange May just a tiny bit. May has good range, but you know you gotta play a little bit more conservatively when you're fighting against Baiken. Ooh, gold burst.
So what's gold burst? What does that do?
So you have two types of burst. There's the regular burst, which you get when you're like under attack. Like you can choose to opt out and burst, which is like the get off me card. If you're not under attack, it does the same thing. It gets them off you, but it gives you full meter.
Really?
Yeah. So full burst is better, but you can choose to burst under pressure. But right now, Patrissimo taking the first game 2-0 or 2-round really fast.
Going in the game too.
Ooh, again, see that you gotta wait your turn. A lot of people don't realize this, but there are turns in fighting games, and when you preemptively attack, you might get stuck for it.
Oh, I learned that very fast when I was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, it's universal. It's in all fighting games. If you gotta know when it's your turn to attack and when you gotta defend.
I've been finding because I mostly play Ultimate. So coming into this, like I used to play Dragon Ball FighterZ a lot back in the day, but figuring out when it's your turn takes a bit.
Like who's plus on block, who's minus, how much push block it does, so on and so forth. Like all these things you gotta pay attention to. All right, now May in the corner, exactly where you don't want to be, especially against Baikens. For that reason alone.
God,
look at the damage on that. Woo. Wall break, positive
So when
bonus.
does that? So is that the tether move, the one that she throws out?
So the metal one, it's an attack, but there's another one that she'll throw out. It's like a string attached to a bell. That's when you're tethered to her. In fact, you'll visually be able to see it. It happens when she throws out the tether, but you can also get tethered when she grabs you.
Okay.
So, two ways to get tethered, both very dangerous, and she gets so much combo potential off that. So, it's definitely scary. And just like that, 2-0 coming from Patrissimo right now.
Yeah. Lambzy on his winner's side game right now.
Yeah, he needs to think of something fast. He needs to make some adjustments. And preemptively attacking when it's not your turn is not the adjustment, my man. Ooh. Ooh. There's the Totsugeki. Again, see, a lot of their attacks could clash because they have similar ranges, but that is such a disrespect. Nothing personal, kid. That's mad. That's the most disrespectful trophy to pop up at any time right now.
It seems like Patrissimo has kind of gotten into Lambzy's head because we saw it from like the first game. Like Lambzy was landing stuff. Lambzy was landing combos, wasn't getting hit as much, but seems to just be like hitting out of disadvantage just a lot now.
So one thing I noticed is he keeps trying to interrupt for gaps, but it's not working. The gun. If he shot that like a second earlier, he's dead.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, quick 3-0 coming from Patrissimo. And like I said, Lambzy was doing good. That first game, I feel like he was doing really